Well, so for those photo enthusiasts, we're going to take a look at probably what's considered one of the better cameras that you can get on the market today. This is from Sony, and it's the new 4K. It's the A7R II model. This thing kicks butt.
Well, it is quite amazing, and we'll get into some of the specs here, but fantastic for photography. If you're a professional photographer or a photo enthusiast, this is definitely something to look at. But you know, to your point as well, it also takes 4K video. You know, the big granddaddy camera out there right now for a few years now has been the Canon 5D series. The latest one is the Mark III, which is a fantastic camera. The megapixels on that, 22.3 megapixels. This baby here, 42.4 megapixels. It's using a full frame CMOS sensor on here, and the pictures you can get on here are fantastic. The ISO 102,000. I mean, that's gonna be a grainy picture, but it's fantastic in low light conditions, and that's why a lot of photographers really love this camera right now.
Well, it's amazing because, and I just want to take the lens off here, and this doesn't necessarily come with it, so keep that in mind. Hold that for me, Mike. How small the body is on this camera. And again, this is a mirrorless, so they are able to pack way more into a much smaller chassis. And I think that blew me away. The other thing that I thought was cool was the fact that you could actually use the Sony E-mount system, but you can get an adapter to work with lenses you already have. So for example, if you have a lot of Canon lenses that you've already invested in, you'll be able to do it with this.
And you know, taking this out on the go, there's some other amazing features in here. It's got 5-axis image stabilization, so it'll help keep your pictures, you know, make it less blurry. And also it's got something called a fast hybrid autofocus as well. So it, you know, really takes advantage of the full frame. So if you've got a lot of fast action happening, this thing can get in on the focus right away.
Well, one of the features that I think that camera enthusiasts are gonna love is the fact that you can actually run it off of AC. So you can actually plug this into the adapter and it will charge the battery while you're running it. I think where that would work really well is if you're doing some sort of time-lapse feature. So that's a great feature. Also, what I liked is if you take a look on the side here, that little red button, that's a quick video mode. So this is great because rather than fuddling around with the top menu and changing over to video, if you're taking photos and you've got that perfect shot lined up, but something happens and you want to capture some video, you quickly just hit that and you're off to the races with 4K.
Well, definitely one of the hotter cameras out there right now. The specs on this, you know, simply amazing. So again, if you want to take some really fantastic pictures, great in low light as well, and have the ability to do like 4K video, this is definitely one of the cameras to beat on the market today.